What is your favorite part about New York City?
New York City has to be probably like Times Square and just, honestly, for like me, is like kind of like the street food. I don't know. It's kind of like weird. A lot of people say don't eat the street food, but I've never got sick off the street food. Let's put it that way.
Oh, girl, we're gonna get some street food.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some street meat.
Okay, that's what they call it. Dirty water dogs, whatever.
Do you get recognized in New York City a lot?
I do, but this time around has been kind of weird. Being in Times Square and being out and about throughout the day and the night, more people have not like stopped me or maybe been scared to stop me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think it's the very blonde hair. Like, you had the pink.
Yeah.
Maybe you're throwing people off.
Well, I think too that a lot of people look at me as like that 550-pound person, and now that I've lost a lot of weight, people are just like, is that her?
Right.
No, why would she be in New York? Like that. But then I've also shared a lot on my social media that I'm here. I mean, so I don't know.
You look incredible. What
Thank
have
you.
you done to lose the weight?
Honestly, like I had the gastric sleeve back in 2015 and I've just been the same like weight for like a few years now. So really, honestly, nothing.
Yeah. That's
You know?
good.
Yes.
I remember that big reveal.
Yes. I mean, and now I've like cut out like the sodas and like the teas. And I have to ask you because I've asked a lot of other people in New York that haven't got on this train yet. So have you got involved in this like water talk that all of us has went down that dark rabbit hole of getting on TikTok and getting involved in all these water combinations like the skinny syrups and all that? Have you got involved in that?
I have not yet. But
You got to jump on that train.
because it works.
I have to say it does because I have cut out sodas and teas and stuff, and that has been like my new jam.
Oh my God, I love your TikTok, Mama. We have to do a TikTok after this.
Okay, definitely.
I love your TikTok.
Yes.
Should we get some street meat?
Yes. If you can handle it, I will.
Oh, I can handle it. I
Okay,
can handle it.
definitely.
Let's do it.
Okay. They got so much good here, for real.
All right, let's get into this season, Mama, because I watched the first episode and it is wild.
Yes.
Let's start off with Alana is in love.
Yes.
What do you think of her boyfriend?
He is a good guy. They've been together 2 years. A lot of people think that, Alana is not supposed to have a boyfriend, but hello, she is 17. She is a normal teenager. They're supposed to have boyfriends. A lot of people still look at Alana as that 6-year-old little girl, and she's not. She's fixing to be 18. She's graduating high school.
Yeah.
Yes,
She
so-
just went to prom.
Yes.
What did you think of that?
She wanted to do something different. She wanted to be unique, so we got her the horse and carriage. The guy drove 4 hours. She had the custom-made dress. Like, that was the diva Alana that you would normally see,
Yeah, we love our diva
Yes,
Alana.
yes. A lot of people do. And a lot of people, she gets criticized because of her hair, her nails, her lashes. And we so much defend her because, like, nobody had an issue with her when she was doing that whenever she was 6 or 7, when she was doing the lashes, the nails, the fake hair and all that. But now that she's 16, 17, and even turning 18, they're like, oh, well, she's not old enough. You didn't have a problem when she was young.
Right. We see in the promo, she says, I'm not like Mama, but do you think she's most like you?
In the diva part, yes. Yes, I definitely think that. And the high maintenance, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know that it was really hard for you. You gave up custody of Alana.
Yes.
And we get into the child support topic.
Right.
What's going on with that? Do you still feel it's fair, the situation right now?
Yeah, I mean, we pay our child support just like, everybody's supposed to. Like, I pay the $800 a month. Plus, we do other stuff if Alana calls and needs it or whatever. We just do as we need it because Alana is, even though Alana has her own money, Alana is, a lot to take care of.
That's what everybody says.
Yes, a lot to take care of.
Pumpkins is $800 isn't enough.
Well, I mean, like I said, Alana has her own money. She does a lot for her own self already, but I do tell people that she is a lot to take care of.
Yeah. All right. Well, we see your new man this season.
Yes.
The girls weren't happy you got him a new grill.
I mean,
What do you think about that?
Honestly, I did not get him the grill. Actually, it was something that was corresponded with the manager that I had at the time, and the dentist actually done that for free. So I did not pay for that.
Oh.
It was something worked out between the management and the dentist. They did it for a free promotion, so I didn't pay for any of that.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
Well, you are a cougar.
Well, I mean, now, you would say that, but I mean, this is the only young good guy that I've ever dated.
Do you like being a cougar? What do you like about dating a younger man?
Honestly, like still today, I don't like look at him as being younger because he doesn't act like he's younger, if that makes sense. Because I've had to ask him multiple times even before we started dating, you're really 35? Like you're really 34? Like, how old are you again? Like I've had to ask him that multiple times even before I started dating him.
Yeah. So
Definitely.
you proposed to him while he was still in jail.
Yes, so that was when he had got locked. He was in jail for that little short period of time.
Right.
The 27 days that he spent. Yes, I had a whole thing planned out in Florida, and I can't help things happen, so it just happened the way it happened.
Yeah, yeah. But are you in love, Mama?
Very much so.
Okay.
Yes, very much so.
What is it about him that is so special?
Honestly, that I know that he's not here for like the clout. He's not here for the money. He's here for like the right reasons, because we've been through so much almost in the last 2 years that honestly, like it would make a lot of people leave, especially in the last like year, even the last 6 months. Like most people would like leave. I mean, because like me, like having the struggles like with the girls, and then on top of that, like the last few months, like you know, the Anna situation with like fighting the cancer, and like that's a lot for somebody to like take on that's like freshly new, like in a marriage and all that. And like he's like stayed and like helped and done all that.
Wow.
So like that's like speaks volumes for somebody.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm really so sorry to hear about Anna. We were so sorry at Access to hear about this.
Yes.
How is she doing?
She's actually had 2 rounds of chemo. She has a 3rd round next week. This round she's been more sleepier. She's been more been, you know, just more tired. You know, she has her bad days and she has her good days. And like I tell people, as her mom, you know, it's been hard on me, so I can just imagine what she goes through, you know, on a daily, because there's some days that I'm emotional. There's some days that I don't know how to deal with it. And so I can just imagine how it is for her.
Yeah. How have you been supporting her?
Honestly, you know, like me and Justin, we take her through chemo. Like you just have to be there for her. Like, but honestly, you know, like me and Justin and the girls, which is like Pumpkin, Alana, Jessica, and Eldridge, which is her boyfriend, are the only people that are there. The rest of the family is not there.
Wow.
And so I tell people, they know what's going on. You have to live with that at the end of the day. I know we're here for her, and I know my conscience is going to be clear if something happens.
Right, absolutely.
You know, they have to live with that decision, not being there.
Yeah. Well, we are praying for her. I'm praying for her and your family, and we're hoping that she gets healthy and back to herself in time, and the treatment works, right?
Right.
Let's talk about some happier things. We do see a wedding this season.
Yes, but we ain't gonna give y'all all the damn cookies at the beginning. We ain't gonna give you all the cookies at the beginning. Y'all gonna have to stick around until get the whole cookie dish.
Yeah.
You know, if we leave y'all the cookies at the beginning, then y'all won't tune in.
Producer Mama June.
No, we cannot give. People think, oh my God, you know, the wedding is gonna happen tonight. Nope, guys, it is not gonna happen. You're gonna have to watch for a minute.
Does Junezilla come out?
Very much.
Oh no, what goes down?
Just wanting stuff in line, and wanting to make sure that the budget stays on, because I'm going to show people that you can do a beautiful destination wedding for all weekend and have hotels and stuff like that, and not have stuff handed to you for free, because none of my wedding was comped. I paid for every dime, but I did a destination wedding on a very, very, very tight budget, because I made that budget.
Are you frugal? Are you cheap?
Yes, I am. Justin calls me a money hoarder, actually. But you got to be.
Oh my God. So Justin says in the first episode that he regrets marrying you in jail when he was emotionally messed up. What did you think about that?
You know, like, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I knew he was the right one, and I told him, like, if that wasn't, like, something you wanted to, like, do, because I think for him, like, he was took back because I asked him to marry him, and I'm like, it's like 2022, 2023, like, it's time, like women do ask guys, and like I think because he's so set in his ways, like he wasn't used to that, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And so like like I think that is where maybe he was at. I don't know what he was going through at the time, but like
well, he goes on to be really sweet and says that he wants you to have the wedding you want.
Right.
And that's what we get to see this season.
Yes. But like I said, you're gonna have to tune in for a little while.
Yeah, you're teasing us. So you have some health scares this season. Tell me what's going on. How are you feeling now?
Still dealing with the same issues, trying to find the right doctor because all the testing is coming back normal. But also I'm getting a lot of backlash from the doctors because I do go into the doctors and tell them that, hey, I am in recovery, like I've been clean for over 3 years. I just am going through these symptoms, and the craziness is the doctors that I'm trying to get into are taking 6 and 7 months to get into a new doctor to see. But where I'm getting at is the doctors that I have went to are just like, when I mentioned I'm a recovering addict over 3 years, that look on their face is just like, I've got the plague. And they're like, well, maybe you need to be honest with your doctors about your symptoms. And I'm like, I'm so honest that I wish I could record me having these episodes. I wish I could record these moments. And they got to see a lot of that when I was in the hospital, because I was hospitalized for like a week. And I'm like, you can't fake that kind of like, I wish I could. My kids have seen it, and they're like, wow, this is kind of serious. Like, you need to get into a different doctor. Like, why ain't this doctor listening to you, Mama? And I was like, because they're just, I hate that you're judged from your past by doctors, and you can't really get the medical help that we need. And that's what I'm like struggling with right now, to get the medical attention that I need to get the answers that I need to be able to figure out what's going on.
Yes, I understand. So where are you at in your recovery? How are you doing? Because I know Pumpkin says she's scared that you could go back.
Right, and and that will probably be a thing that anybody will be. But I tell people, if you're waiting on me to relapse or you're waiting on me to slip off the bridge, you better stop holding your breath, because you're about to die. Honestly, like I'm over 3 years clean. I've been sober since 2000, January 27th, 2020. I don't even have a thought on my mind. A lot of people have reached out to me. They're like, well, I hope that with all this with Anna doesn't make you, slip back. And I'm like, I have so much going on in my life right now that drugs are not anything that I even think about. It ain't even a remote thought in my mind right now.
Yeah. Well, congratulations.
So I mean, like, definitely not even a remote thought in my mind.
It's not easy, and
definitely,
it's awesome that you've been able to stay on track.
Right.
Your family has been on TV for over a decade.
Yes, October 12th of this year will be 13 years.
Woo!
Yes.
Do you ever see you all deciding to put down the cameras?
We have said it multiple times, and that's those moments that when you get somebody that stops you and says, I went through the same thing and I didn't walk through it alone. Or, oh my God, you helped me go to my family member and talk about what I needed to talk to about. And this season, we opened up the doors even more and let you in our life even more than we have ever let anybody in. And we let y'all into more life issues and more fighting and more of our life and more of what we're really going through that we've kept behind closed doors for so long.
Wow.
And so, you're gonna see stuff that that we have kept behind closed doors. Like when we're dealing with like my relationship problems, like with the girls, my struggles with that. And so because I know so many people are maybe dealing with that with their own families. And so, as a family, we collectively just said, hey, we need they're asking for more. So, hey, are we okay with letting them in more? And we're just like, yeah, they, what I'm saying? Like, hey, let's do it. And we talked to the producers and they're like, yeah, let's show them.
How do you deal with the haters?
I used to get really mad, like when we first started this adventure, but now I'm like, our biggest hater is our biggest fan.
Yes.
Because if you know about everything that we're doing in our life and everything that you're watching on the show, you are watching that show, baby.
Yes.
If you are watching my social media that tight, baby, you are my biggest fan. I just tell people like that because I'm sure, like, even though you're on TV, like you probably got some haters too.
Everyone's got haters.
And so like, and not to be mean, but like they can just say something crazy about you. But and I just tell people, like, everybody's got haters, whether you're on TV or not on TV, they're
Yeah.
gonna say something crazy.
Yeah.
They just woke up on the wrong side of the bed, or their wife or their husband. Maybe didn't give them nothing last night, no loving last night, or something. I mean, that's what I tell people.
I love it. All
That's all I
right, should
tell
we meet
people.
your man? All right, Justin.
Hello.
You are Mama June's man, and we
Yep.
have to know, what do you love about her?
I love June, you know, her personality and that she accepts me for me. She doesn't try to change me. She just allows me to be myself. So that really spoke volumes to me when we met.
Justin, it was so sweet how you wanted to make sure Mama had a nice wedding.
Yep.
Since you guys did it the first time while you were, still going
Yeah.
through a lot of stuff.
Yep.
Why did you want that for her?
You know, coming into the situation with how she was before the TV and all that, I wanted it to be done right. I didn't want people to, oh, he's here for the wrong reasons, because I'm not here for the wrong reasons. So that was a big part why I wanted everything to be done right, and I had the feelings that I had.
Yeah. How did you two meet?
TikTok.
Oh my God, TikTok?
Yep.
Yes.
Who messaged who, and what'd you say?
She actually got in my inbox.
Yes.
What'd you say, Mama?
I was just like, hey, like, here's my number. Like, call me, whatever. He kind of like blew me off the first little bit.
because I live stream on TikTok, and she was in the live a lot.
Yeah, but he didn't. He didn't want to talk to me at first. I wasn't his type.
Oh my gosh.
He said, I want to talk to her.
So, did you know who Mama June was before?
I knew of her, but I just never watched TV. I don't watch much TV now. So yeah, I definitely knew. Everybody knows who Mama June is. So.
Yes.
And this is your first time in New York?
Yep,
Yes.
first time in New York.
What do you think?
I love New York.
Yeah.
I like the vibe here in New York.
I just told him there's a lot of walking.
Yeah, it's just a lot of walking, but hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
No offense, I think that's why you don't see too many big people here.
Too many what?
Big people.
people?
I know, no offense, you're not doing that wrong. But I told him that's the reason why I come to New York, because I can get my 5-mile walk in for the year.
Oh my God. Justin, what was it like for you having cameras on you this season?
You know, last season, I actually filmed last season, but I was thrown more into it this season. It was weird at first, but it becomes, you don't even notice the cameras are around after a while.
Yeah. Describe for me what Junezilla is like.
Oh Lord, what is Junezilla not like? I got cussed out over sandwiches. If that
Oh,
tells
no.
you, yes.
Oh no. All right, you guys, give me a big tease for this season. How outrageous?
At first, I think people are going to be mad. At first, they're probably going to be like really like pissed off. But I do want to tell people, be aware that honestly, the show is not a live reality TV show. We started filming back October, but it's going to show from October to where we are as of March of this year with my relationship with the girls. So at first, you're going to be really mad and really angry and be like, oh my God. So they're going to like recourse and think that's where me and the kids are at today.
Yeah.
And then they're probably just going to be like, crying, like all the emotional stuff. And then they're probably just going to be happy that things are the way they're working out. And then there's going to be like happiness crying because of everything, the wedding and all that. And then it's going to get down to some serious business right there at the end. And then we're just going to say, poof, we're gone.
Cheers. We didn't even have some.
I know, we didn't.